Today's indestructible PR tip is communicating Juneteenth. I just got off of a meeting. I was a keynote speaker at Metro South Chamber of Commerce for their annual Athena Awards, and I discussed what I discuss, indestructible PR, talked about the cancel culture, talked about the impact to small businesses. But what I had noticed at the beginning of the call is this was the first time it was a virtual meeting, but this is the first time that I had been in an official capacity where we took a moment of silence in observance of Juneteenth. It's the first time. President Biden signed it into law, declared it a federal holiday. So the indestructible PR tip is this. What is your organization doing in observance of Juneteenth? I know many, it's new, it's understandable. Maybe there's not a lot there yet, but there's a lot of brands who have already embraced it. You look over social media today, June 18th, and certainly tomorrow on the 19th, you're going to see the posts about Juneteenth. You're going to see the messaging about Juneteenth. You're going to see all of the communications around it. To be indestructible in this day and age, though, is to acknowledge the different events, the moments that are happening where we can define ourselves and our brands by its value systems and by our value systems. So Juneteenth is a great place to start. Also, it's Pride Month. That's another very good place to start. So last June 2020, this was the month. I was a little prescient on this as a communicator because communicators can kind of sense these things. We have a spidey sense about this. I knew June 2021 was going to be a moment, that it was going to be a moment certainly for Pride, for LGBTQ plus community, that we were going to be even further ahead, but also for people of color, that Juneteenth was something that needed to be observed and honored and celebrating. Just like Black History Month, we're celebrating the contribution of African Americans and Black people around the country who have contributed so much. So what is your business and organization contributing to an observance of this new federal holiday? So it's not to say that you have to do it. I would never tell anyone they have to do things, but this is one of those nice to do's. But what you should be doing is having a conversation about it. What are we doing about it? And if you're not doing anything right now and there are no plans and you're a communicator or you're a leader of an organization, pick a point person, your POC, and have that conversation. Why didn't we do anything now? And what should we be doing next year? All right. That's your indestructible PR tip for the day, June 18th, 2021.